So can a cheap launch monitor go against that? That is a Golfzon launch monitor. This is a Voice Caddie launch monitor. This one costs about $400 or $500. This one costs like $50,000. So let's see how this thing can actually hold up against one of the top rated golf simulators in the market. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Michael Leonard and I'm a golf writer, a +2 handicap, and a mental golf coach. Now, one of the things I like to talk about inside my book, Wicked Smart Golf, is the importance of practicing like a pro. So many golfers go out there and have no idea what they're doing. They're practicing so many things that aren't gonna actually help them get better. And one of the things I see is that a lot of people is just lacking distance control. A lot of people have no idea how far they actually hit the golf ball, and that is gonna be one of the biggest mistakes you can make in your game. Now, a lot of my clients ask me to write about different pieces of equipment out there, different rangefinders, clubs, launch monitors. There's so much equipment out there to help your golf game. And I think one of the best investments you can make in your game is this Voice Caddie SC300i. It's a handheld, super small and portable launch monitor that can literally tell you a lot more about your game than you ever thought possible. Guys 20, 30 years ago would kill to have equipment like this, especially for the low price. So is this thing worth the money? Well, let's compare it to this Golfzon simulator. As you can tell, we got a pretty sweet setup here, and I think you're gonna be really surprised at how accurate this thing is. And make sure to stick around to the end to figure out how to practice like a pro and actually use this thing efficiently. One reason I really like this launch monitor is it has a screen on it. The different ones like the Flightscope Mevo do not. Now, this thing also pairs with an app, so you can see all your data there as well, but with like the Flightscope Mevo and a lot of other ones, you have to use your phone. Now, it's not that big of a deal, but it does kill your battery, and it's just kind of inconvenient to have to pull your phone out after every single swing. So with this thing, you can quickly see. So again, it has carry, swing speed, ball speed, smash factor, apex, and launch angle. Now, it does have a few more metrics inside the app, which I'll show you in just a minute. But again, this is nice because you set it right behind the golf ball and you start swinging. You don't really have to do much. This thing has the longest battery life of any electronic I've ever owned. Seriously, I think I charge this like once a year. So let's see how this thing compares to one of the best simulators on the market. All right, so definitely not my longest balls. I've been hitting here for about 2 hours, but let's see what the numbers say. So this thing has 267. This thing has 263 carry. Swing speed 105, swing speed 107. Pretty close. Ball speed 157, 155. So not too bad. Next one here, 275, 273, 108 swing speed, 109, and ball speed 162 versus 161.8. That's impressive. Oh, big good. All right, this thing, 279 carry, 277.9, so only a yard off there. Swing speed, 108 versus 109. And ball speed, 163 versus 162. This thing's impressive, honestly. I've been very, very impressed. I bought this thing like two and a half years ago. It's lasted a long time. I've never had any issues. Again, you can just use it casually, like just drop this thing down at the range. You don't have to get like super granular and put it on your phone and do all the apps. You can. So don't feel like you have to get overwhelmed with a launch monitor. But if you're someone that is serious about it, you want something that's small, handheld, again, fits in your hands, fits in your golf bag. You really don't have to worry about the size of it. And, you know, God forbid if you did lose it, it's only $400 or $500 versus some of those are like 10, 20 grand. So as you can tell, this launch monitor goes through carry and total distance, smash factor, launch angle, swing speed, apex, ball speed, all using the Doppler radar technology. Not to mention you can work it with the iOS and Android for even more data and statistics for each club. And the best part is you do not have to use the app to make this thing work on the range. Plus, it works indoors or outdoors and up to 370 yards. Make sure to dial in your distances. If you don't know your distances, golf is so much harder. I actually spent a whole chapter in my book talking about that because I see so many golfers out there and they just have no idea how far they hit their clubs, and that leads to ending up short of the green a lot of times. Your ball is gonna end up in the rough, in the bunkers, in the water, and really all the bad spots. Most of the trouble is not gonna be long, but again, most people don't miss long because they don't factor in not hitting it 100% and they don't really know their distances. So when you do buy a launch monitor, make sure you go out, you spend maybe 10 minutes with each club, go through, hit 10 shots, find your average, so that way you can create a distance chart and know exactly how far you hit every single club in the bag. Make sure to click the link I have down below. I actually wrote a post for my client, The Left Rough, to help you learn how to practice efficiently with a launch monitor. There's so many things you can do, but again, it's easy to get overwhelmed and not really know how to use your new technology. So make sure to click the link down below. I've been very impressed with the Voice Caddie SC300i. It's one of the best investments I think you can make in your game, and if you want to start practicing with a purpose, it can absolutely help. Now, if you're ready to practice like a professional golfer, make sure to sign up for my free video course where you can actually learn how to practice like a pro. So I go through a video training that will literally show you exactly how you should be structuring your practice to get the most out of your game. If you're tired of going to the range and feeling like you're getting worse or just not improving, this is gonna be the series for you. Click the link down in the description below. You can buy this product on Amazon. I'm gonna link to it down below. And again, really don't have anything bad to say. As you can see here, it is able to hold up with one of the best golf simulators in the market. So if you're looking for a handheld launch monitor, this thing's for you. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I hope you have an epic day on the links. Let's go.